Hello guys, good morning to all of you. I hope you are fine there. This is your English teacher Shivam Chobe. And guys, today we will going to discuss about the second chapter of our book. The name of second chapter is A Model Millionaire. A Model Millionaire. Model, you know, modeling, that is related to model, and also millionaire. Millionaire is a number. Okay. Then let's understand what we will study about this poem and this story, what this story wants to tell us and understood us. So listen. Unless one is wealthy, there is no use in being a charming fellow. Charming means beautiful, handsome, you can say anything, but here you use beautiful, looking gorgeous like charming. Okay, so unless one is wealthy, there is no use in being a charming fellow. It is better to have a steady income than to be fascinating. These are great truths of modern life which poor huge is keen never discount. Means there is very difference between use a charming fellow, and there is many types of series and many types of long differences between you fascinating and everything like that. These are the great truths about modern life. This is a truth, this is a visible truth for this modern life, and everything will be that which poor Hughes has been never described, never been that forget that he was wonderfully good looking. This line is talking about this girl Hughie, Hugh Erskine. Okay, then he was wonderfully good looking. He was good looking with crisp brown hair. She has brown hair and sharp features in gray eyes, and also her eyes are gray, and also he was popular among men and women. He is popular means pupils like her. She he was popular among man and woman. He was popular means pupils like him, but he was not very clever. He was not clever. He was he was kind to everybody, but he was not good at working. He was not good at working and earning enough money. His father had bequeathed him a sword and history books. Means he was not clever, means no minded and intelligent, but and he cannot earn money, sufficient money to do some works and other works. So his father bequeathed him a sword. Sword means like a talwar, and history books, and his aunt had allowed him to live on 200 pounds for a year. Means in 1 year he have to pay 200 pounds. Means he had tried every profession, but ultimately he had to give up. He can try any profession, but ultimately he had to give up. Okay, to make matter worse, he was in love. Matter is that he was in love. The girl he loved was Laura Merton. Who is that? Laura Merton, the daughter of retired colonel. Colonel is a post in army, so his father is retired colonel. Laura also adored him and the two of them could easily make the handsomest the handsomest couple in London. Okay, then Laura also adored him to them like that he can make a best couple in London. So Laura also adore sorry couple in London, but they had no money. But they had no sufficient money to do that. The colonel was very fond of Hogg. Means colonel like her, sorry, like him, but he would not allow him to get married to his daughter. But he cannot allow him to get married with Laura. Come to me, my boy, when you have got 10,000 pounds of your own, and we will see about it. He used to say on those days how looked glum, and only Laura could comfort him. Means the colonel says that if you earn 10,000 pounds, then it will be possible, and Laura will be comfortable with you. One morning, as he was on his way to Holland Park, where Martins lived, Hogg dropped with the freckled face. Freckled face means like a little smile. Sorry, not smiling. There is a smile, but sad with inside face and red ragged beard. However, was great artist, and many people bought his paintings. Trevor had always Trevor had always liked Hogg for his cheerful and reckless ways. When Hogg came into the studio, he found Trevor putting finishing touches and wonderful life-sized picture of a beggar. Means there is he sell the paintings, many types of paintings, and he has a wonderful painting of beggar, life size of beggar. Means there is a life size of beggar that is painting, and that is very gorgeous painting, very wonderful painting, which is very lovely. Many persons like that painting. After that, what happened? The beggar himself was standing on a raised platform in a corner of the studio. Means that beggar is standing in a corner of a studio where painting will be formed, where painters are standing. And after that, he was a very old man. He is very old in age, bent and wrinkled. Bent and wrinkled. Wrinkled means there is some lines coming on the face. If you are hungry and you don't have comfort in your life, then that type of lines are coming on your face. Wrinkled face, and with a pitiful face over his shoulder hung and coarse brown cloth. Means there is some that is his coat is bonded with other clothes on his shoulder, and some other parts of his body, and his clothes are covered by other uh, clothes that are all tattered and torn. His boots were patched. Patched means footed. His boots are patched, not in proper condition, and with one hand he leaned on a rough stick, while the other held out an old hat for money. Means that he can hold his body on that. He has a stick. And after that, what an amazing model, whis- whispered Hogg as he shook hands with his friend. An amazing model shouted, Trevor, and top of his voice. Means Hogg uh, shouted there, what an amazing model, what a model will be that that is. So he shouted and speak in a loud voice and should think so. You can't meet a beggar like him every day. You cannot meet like that beggars. So poor old chap said Hug. Hog said, poor old and chap. How miserable he looks. Means something different. Miserable means something different. Different. Certainly, replied Trevor. You cannot expect a beggar to look happy, can you? Means look that beggar, he is looking happy, but you are not happy. Why? If you have everything, why shouldn't you happy? So how much does a model gets for sitting? Means for sitting here, for stay here, how much that model charge? So asked Hogg as he sat on the sofa a shilling an hour. Means he has have to sit on the sofa for an hour. And how much do you get for your paintings, Alan? And how can you earn from your paintings? Oh, for this I get 2,000 pounds. For that he can get 2,000 pounds. And after that, Guineas painters, poets, and physicians always get genius. Means genius are always get genius from everywhere, from there besides and from around them. After that, well, I think the model should have a share, added Hugh, laughing. They work quite as hard as you do. Means model should have a share. Means we have to give something to him, share to him, and also work quietly as nothing to do. Nonsense, nonsense. Why? Look at the trouble of laying on the paint alone and standing all day long at once is. It's all very well, Hog, for you to talk, but tell you now, it's hard work for artists. I'm very busy. Smoke a cigarette and keep quiet. Means this is in an hour. This is very hard for an artist, and this is not a easy work. And you smoke I am very busy. I have not time. So please smoke a cigarette and keep quiet. Not speak anything. Don't speak anything. After some time, a servant came in the told Trevor that the frame maker wanted to speak to him. Means after some time, servant means also servant is coming in that room and paint maker want frame maker speak to him. What? Don't run away, Hog, he said as he went out. I will be back in a moment. Means he wants like that, so I am coming after some time quickly. The old beggar took advantage of Trevor's absence and rested for a moment on a wooden bench. And the beggar says, look that he is absent, so he takes some rest on a wood bench. He sat there. So today is enough for it, and we will discuss about this tomorrow in next video also. So learn it carefully, guys, and quickly try it and uh, read it again and understand about it. Thank you and take care.